This update is bonkers. Astronomer, the company that fired the couple that was caught having an affair via the kiss cam at a Coldplay concert, well, they don't seem to want this news to end. So they enlisted Gwyneth Paltrow to make a commercial for them. Whose brilliant idea was this? Ryan Reynolds, of course. Also, is the dude from the video actually going to sue Coldplay? Let's discuss. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. We do have a pretty massive update regarding, I know a lot of you don't care anymore about this story, but I found this pretty fascinating. I don't really want to talk about the couple anymore. They've been called out enough. And yes, since our last recording, the head of people person, HR person, has also resigned, fired. Both of these individuals no longer work for Astronomer, and they will now have to go face for themselves with their own families, and good luck. Let's move on. But what's interesting is Astronomer can't seem to move on. Astronomer, instead, letting this die down and, moving on with everybody's life, which I think we all were expecting it to happen, they thought it'd be wise to jump on it and enlist Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay's ex-wife, Gwyneth Paltrow, as a temporary spokesperson amid the scandal. What a weird decision for Gwyneth Paltrow to consciously couple up with Astronomer right now. Did she ask Chris? She had to have, right? They have kids together. She must have asked. But what do you... I can't imagine Chris Martin's lawyers and Coldplay's lawyers aren't advising them to say nothing. Do not say anything. Do not give this guy any more ammo, because yes, he is considering a lawsuit. We'll get to that in a second because it's very unlikely. But the more he talks, if Chris Martin were to say more things, well, it might help the dude's case. So Gwyneth stepping into this just feels so messy. Gwyneth's got there's a biography coming out that I guess she didn't authorize. She's got some other stuff brewing. This is all clearly distraction. As I saw Molly McPherson, PR expert, said, this feels like she knows exactly what she's doing. She's trying to take the spotlight from something else, this book about her that's coming, to focus on something else, which was this. She probably got paid a pretty penny, but it's just such a weird thing to tap into this, which here it is. I guess for those of you who haven't seen it, let's watch it quick.
Thank you for your interest in Astronomer. Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I've been hired on a very temporary basis to speak on behalf of the 300 plus employees at Astronomer. Astronomer has gotten a lot of questions over the last few days, and they wanted me to answer the most common ones. Yes, Astronomer is the best place to run Apache Airflow, unifying the experience of running data, ML, and AI pipelines at scale. We've been thrilled so many people have a newfound interest in data workflow automation. As for the other questions we've received, yes, there is still room available at our Beyond Analytics event in September. We will now be returning to what we do best, delivering game-changing results for our customers. Thank you for your interest in Astronomer.
Look, I'm all for fun, smart brand PR marketing. I just think this was a miss. This is a really serious story. Families, kids involved. It feels very tone deaf to me, like very tone deaf. So when I read that Ryan Reynolds' Maximum Effort was behind it, I wasn't surprised at all, because this man clearly knows how to destroy families. He's doing it right now to Justin Baldoni. Did it to his own wife, Scarlett Johansson. So of course he's behind this witty attempt to make light at this illicit affair. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Let's call Chris's ex Gwyneth and see if she's down. I can't even believe it. I can believe it. I'll be honest. Yikes. So here is the reveal. Thank you for your interest in Maximum Effort, Astronomer. We'll now get back to what we do best. Motion pictures with Hugh Jackman, fast advertising. Stop making that a thing. He's trying to make this. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Sorry. We're not making that a thing. Wrexham football. We'll leave data workflow and automation to Gwyneth. Is that supposed to be a link to something? To Gwyneth Astronomer. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. So they wanted to take credit for this. Yeah, I'm with Kane. You suck. You should rename it Tone Deaf Effort because your PR is ridiculous. Felt bad you were getting Gwyneth in this mess. You already ruined one movie. How many more? Yeah, exactly. A lot of hate comments in here. Nice. There are families that are hurting from these people cheating. It's just, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. But are we surprised that Ryan Reynolds doesn't get, or Blake Lively don't get what tone deaf is? Because I'm not. They clearly have no concept anymore of right or wrong. They've just lost it in their Delulu land. They think they can do anything. I don't know. Am I crazy? Do you think this was good in good taste? Was this a smart move for Gwyneth? Did she need to do this? Was it even funny? It's like the only thing about this is like, oh look, Gwyneth Paltrow's talking about it. That's Chris Martin's ex. Ooh. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's disrespectful to Chris Martin. I think it's disrespectful to the families. Why are you injecting yourself? What are you trying to distract us from, Gwyneth? I don't like this. I don't like it. I mean, they got the attention. That's ultimately what I guess it is. No press is bad press. Of course, if you throw Gwyneth Paltrow in the mix, you're going to get people talking about it, good and bad. Is this supposed to be like duh? Like, that's the easiest thing in the world. How do we get a lot of press? Well, if you can get a connected celebrity involved, maybe Chris Martin's ex-girl, yeah, that would do it. I mean, it's literally, it's like, that's so easy to do. And he's a celebrity, so he can make the call, and he's got some money, and probably Astronomer paid her a pretty big penny, and it all worked out. I don't like it. 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 And I like creative things like this. To me, Ryan Reynolds, he's just exploiting a family tragedy that to me has already extended way beyond the zone of interest or care. And to now like just shove it in the family's face further. Just, and again, disrespectful to Chris Martin, who clearly isn't going to be talking about it, hasn't talked about it, and I would suspect can't talk about it because, yeah, there's now threats of legal action over the Kiss Cam. Now, I don't know how much I buy this. This is coming in from Rob Shutter's Substack. A lot of other people have been sort of trying to report this as it's breaking, it's coming. Disgraced tech exec Andy, blah, 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 is now threatening to sue Coldplay. The couple, both married to other people, were caught cuddling on screen during the concert, drawing a massive cheer from the crowd and a cheeky quip. Either they're having an affair or they're very shy. The clip blew up Byron's life. He resigned within 48 hours. She also now has. Insiders tell Shutter Scoop that Byron is exploring legal action against the band and event organizers, citing emotional distress and invasion of privacy. He didn't consent to being filmed or publicly humiliated. Well, you publicly humiliated yourself. Idiot. Like, you did that. Now, when you walk into a venue like that with so many people, it's not your home. You're in public, moron. He thinks Coldplay made him a meme. They didn't know who you were, brother. You did it by brazenly putting your side chick out there, like, you crazy person. And again, legal experts agree with me. It would be a long shot. At a public concert with cameras and 70,000 people, your expectation of privacy is near zero, attorney says. It sounds like he's trying to shift blame. 100%. If he goes this route, he's going to only make his life even worse. Coldplay has yet to respond, but sources close to the band say Martin laughed out loud at the idea of being sued. Meanwhile, I don't believe this. I don't believe any of this happened. Meanwhile, the internet has its own verdict. If you're cheating, maybe don't do it in front of a stadium full of fans at a high-def Jumbotron, 100%. Now, is this real? I don't know. I'm sure he's considered it. I'm sure he's considered it privately. Why would he tell someone he's considering it unless he had a good case? He hasn't made any statements. I don't believe any of this, to be fair, and I don't think he has a shot at it. So if you're seeing those rumblings out there, until we see an actual lawsuit, and then, yes, I will report on that, because if the dude really thinks that's a good PR extension to now not just own it, his fail, and actually try to, like, blame Coldplay for it. Oh my God, that's going to make him an even bigger villain than he already is. That would be the worst advice in the world. There's no way he would win that lawsuit. There's not a chance. It's ridiculous. It's about as ridiculous as roping in Gwyneth Paltrow into this whole mess in the first place. But good on you, Ryan Reynolds. You sure know how to fast-vertise. God, that sounds dumb. What do you guys think about all this? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that thumbs up as well. We do have some big updates regarding our subpoena and our updates and legal stuff, so make sure you hit the bell. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming your way here on Popcorn Planet.